Good morning, students. Welcome back to the online classes. From today onwards, we are going to resume our regular classes after the first online assessment. Hope you all have done in all the subjects. Now, come to the topic. If it is remember, we were just on the chapter 4th, agriculture. Many of the topics we have already completed. Just recall once that which was our last topic. It was extensive farming. We were discussing types of farming. How many types of farming are there? There are 3 types of farming. The subsistence farming, first, second, the commercial farming, third, organic farming. Subsistence farming are of 2 types, the primitive farming and the shifting cultivation. Then commercial farming are of 4 types, the extensive commercial farming, intensive commercial farming, mixed farming and the plantation farming. And the third one is organic farming. So we already completed the first one, the subsistence farming and its 2 types, the primitive farming and the shifting cultivation, and also started the commercial farming. Under that we discussed the extensive commercial farming. Now the second one under the commercial farming is the intensive commercial farming, which we are going to start today. Intensive. What the word intensive means? Intensive means just extra pressure, or the word intensive farming involves a lot of work or care on a short period of time. Here the size of the land is small. Just see, on a small piece of land, the aim is to produce more. So for that, what is applied? Large manual labor. Manual labor is applied for more production. Then HYV seeds are used. HYV seeds means high yielding variety of seeds are used again for more production. Then the large investment. Large investment is there. Large investment means large amount of money is invested again for the higher production. Irrigation facility, good irrigation facilities supplied. Then the advanced technology, fertilizer is used. So by utilizing all these things, manual labor, HYV seeds, then large investment, or we can say that the capital, then irrigation facility and the fertilizers all together is applied on a small piece of a land for the high production. That is done in the intensive farming. Now let's see what are the features of intensive farming. First one, here the size of farm or land is small. What just I here explain to you about that the size of land is small. What is the reason? Here it is, as it is practiced in the densely populated area. Now what the word densely is? Where large population is there. More and more people are there on less land, available land. So if densely populated area is there, obviously then less land is left for the farming or agriculture. So the aim is there, on less available land, produce more and more. Large amount of labor and capital are applied. Large number of labor as well as capital is applied to grow more. Next one is that usually more than one crop is cultivated. What is the reason? As you know that the main crops, which are the main crops, they have a specific time to grow and to harvest. So in between the land is left away. If it is remembered to you, in the extensive farming, after the harvesting of a crop, land is left to regain its fertility. But here, instead of leaving the land to regain its fertility, here mixed or crop rotation is there. The process of crop rotation. What it is there? Once the main crop is harvested, suppose the sowing period on the land is March or April, in the month of March and April, and the crop get ready in the month of October or November. So the crop is harvested. Later, to again sow the same crop, they have to wait from the month of November till the month of March. So instead of leaving the land for that duration of time, they grow another crop, which one is not the major crop. Some of the crops which grow and which take less time and less energy from the soil, or it requires less nutrients from the soil to grow. So it will be harvested within 2 months or 3 months. So one after another the crop is grown. Here variety of crops are grown in succession. Succession means one after another. So after completing another crop, a minor crop is shown there. Later, once it is harvested, another crop they grow, and then the time comes for the major crop or the main crop to grow again in the month of March or April. They grow, sow that seeds. So here more than one crop are grown on a same piece of land. Now, this type of farming is practiced in the plains of northern India, in the north of India, and the coastal area of South India. I think it is clear to you. In next class, I will just compare it about the intensive commercial farming and extensive commercial farming. So by that, you should not be confused about in between what is intensive and what is extensive commercial farming. Once again, quickly revising it, in the intensive commercial farming, the size of the land is small. Just remember, the size of the land is small. Then it is practiced in densely populated area, another feature. Then large amount of labor and capital. Large amount of labor and capital is applied, as their motto is to grow more production. Then usually more than one crop. Instead of one crop in a year, they grow 2 to 3 crops in a year. So the same thing is there, variety of crops is grown in succession for the crops to regain their fertility. And the area Where it is grown in India? It is in the northern India and the coastal area of South India. This is all about the intensive farming. Have a good day. Thank you.